Well, good morning, everyone. Take your Bible to Ephesians chapter number 6, verse number 11 for promise number 200. Promise number 200, this is a good one. Let me just go ahead and give it to you. God promises that his armor will help us stand against the plans of the enemy. And you're probably very familiar with the armor of God passages in the Bible. And I just love the way verse 11 just kind of frames it in for us, that the purpose of this armor is to help us stand against the wiles of the devil, the plans of the enemy. And so let me just read verse number 11 to you, and then let me just make a couple of comments on it. And so verse number 11 says, "Put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Now what's really neat about this, God gives us a powerful tool to defend ourselves against whatever the enemy may throw in our paths. Let's just be honest, on day to day, we have different circumstances and challenges. And the strength of the armor is in the quality of our relationship with him. And so you're saying, well, no, the armor is perfect. Well, of course the armor is perfect, but our relationship with God is not perfect. And so the strength of the armor will increase as our relationship with God increases. And so think of it this way: with God, we have this equipment, so to speak. And so what I really mean is, the armor itself, like I said, is perfect. But if we don't wear all of it, or we put it on wrong or haphazardly, it won't be able to protect us as well as it could, as well as it's designed. And so even a child's safety seat and all of its technology and testing still hinges on being attached to the car properly. The operator of the car has to hook that car seat in. If they don't hook it in correctly, it doesn't get the maximum potential of safety that it's designed to afford. And so same thing with the armor of God. We have this armor given to us, and it seems to me like people that understand that we can actually come into every circumstance of our lives with great strength and protection. Why so many are so flippant and really don't have a lot of time for God, and they kind of put him on a back burner and do whatever they love more as just the constant in their lives, and not realizing that they're not fortifying their health, their mental health, their spiritual health, their emotional health is not being fortified when we're distant from the Lord. The armor is not on well. In fact, many times people are in retreat and there's no armor noted on the back of the believer's life. And so we have to make sure we're paying attention. See, God is actively giving us what we need to deal with the sin-broken world we are traveling through. I think that many people forget that. We're just traveling through this world. And some of you have just settled in like you're going to be here forever and the Lord's never coming back. And so I got to build a big name so everybody will remember me. But that's just not the case. We're traveling through, and it's up to us if we want to enjoy the safety that God offers. So remember that getting up in the morning and spending time with the Lord, prayer, studying his word, coming back to him as challenges approach us, with that understanding that we can trust him. That's what we need to do to have the armor be at its very best, among other things. Don't forget, God has given us many things. He's given us the church. He's given us good, godly friends that would encourage us in the right direction. He's given us places to serve him, to where it's not about us. Most people serve in things that benefit them, but God gives us the ability to be around people that could be in need, and we get to serve them with no possible benefit coming back to us other than the good pleasure of the Lord. So remember that as you're armoring up, that God has given this to us so we can navigate life well the way he's planned it. Enjoy a great day.